Welcome back, folks, to episode 30 of Tales of Equestria, the Black Coin and Crystal Book. I'm your host and DM, Lord Lucan, starting from right to left, or left to right. Christopher, tell us a little bit about yourself, and who are you playing as?
Hello, I'm Christopher, and I am Fabio, a young adult male unicorn with a white coat, aquamarine mane and tail, and matching mustache and green eyes. He enjoys prancing around in a pretty ballerina tutu costume with hoof shoes and a flower crown, accompanied by his dark blue glasses. Speaks with those elegant Canterlot accents, much like Fancy Pants. He was a student of Hoofer Steps at her dance studio in Ponyville and good friends with Tender Taps. He pretty much just enjoys wearing his tutu as a staple attire, with a cheerful, positive, and friendly attitude to all ponies. He also enjoys dining at the Tasty Treat in Canterlot once a month and dancing for Saffron Masala. He has recently shown a romantic interest towards Diamond Tiara, and his great goal is to become the Princess of Ballet and still be a stallion.
Excellent. Andrew.
My name is Andrew. I like video games, and my character is Brighthorn. Brighthorn is a unicorn in his early 20s with a blue coat, dark blue hair, and yellow eyes. His cutie mark is a glowing shield. Brighthorn grew up in Baltimore with his friend Pearlwing. They were best friends for many years. Then one day, Pearlwing's family had to move away to a new town, and Brighthorn was left alone. Brighthorn is not one for social situations, leading others to believe he stutters. In actuality, Brighthorn is always thinking of exactly what to say in a given situation. In contrast, his intellect and magic skills are well beyond average. Brighthorn lives by the words taught to him by Pearlwing. I am a do-gooder. That's guaranteed. Whenever I can, I do a good deed.
Excellent. Lansing.
Oh my god, it's been a while. Hello. My name is Dash. I am playing Lansing Wicker. Lansing Wicker is a unicorn with a, I think, cyanide/gray coat, and with pure red mane and tail and pure red eyes. He is a writer/adventurer that is now off across Equestria looking for ancient books and stuff to write about in his journal or other books. And now he has stumbled upon this party and now has joined their adventure. And so far, he's doing okay, I guess. It's all good.
Excellent. Can anybody tell me?
Sorry.
Oh. Go ahead.
Sorry. I actually, you know what? I'm not going to explain it when you guys can because I don't know what. I'm like dumbfounded by now.
Can anybody tell me what happened last time?
Well, there was certainly a lot of drama. It all seemed so crazy and wild. I had a hard time figuring out which direction we were going with things. But there was just a lot of conflict as far as I was concerned between us.
We were heading north away from the Diamond Dogs capital. Now that we've saw all their conflict, when Captain Storm said something, when we got attacked by a sandstorm. I say attack because we realized this wasn't a natural sandstorm. Someone had summoned it, and we believe that someone, we can't confirm, was Princess Twilight, and probably under the or the influence of despair. After we dealt with the sandstorm, Captain Storm said something that angered some of us, and they started attacking him. After we settled the argument that they had, we were able to talk to Captain Storm, and he bid farewell. Not a whole, other than that, not much happened last time.
That is true. All that is very, very true. For the audience at home, we're going to be fast-forwarding 12 days of in-game thing. We've elected to avoid the encounters leading up to it in order to get to the Karen village. So, the scene opens up, right? Much like in the MLP movie. We see this massive black ironclad heading directly towards the hidden Karen village. Black smoke bellows from your warship as you approach the Karen village down below. How are you guys handling this?
I would have preferred us landing a little distance away from the village so as to not startle them, for one thing.
Okay.
A few miles away from the village, and then we just walk the rest of the way there.
Excellent. What, does everybody agree to this plan?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. You guys approach the Karen village, the hidden Karen village within the Peaks of Peril. This is a very jungle, very tropical climate, very different from the bone-dry desert of which you guys had left behind less than 3 days ago. You also had to travel over the peaks in order to get here. You saw several creatures along the way, including rock trolls and creatures native to the mountains. Those creatures that are native to the jungles here in the Peaks of Peril, you hardly see them but you hear them below the canopy of the lush jungles below you. It's wet, very humid and damp as you approach what appears to be the hidden Karen village on foot. Tell me how you approach this. You will be approaching from the south. Be down here.
Well, we'll just walk in like we're friends.
It's not. I'm not seeing anything that resembles the village on Roll20.
Okay, give me a second. Yeah, let me just shift you back over. So we were at the map, the overland map, and now we're switching over. This is the hidden Karen village. You see several Karen walking around. What do you do as you approach? You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notable Karen. This is an entire population, by the way. There's more than these 6. But these are interactable NPCs, which you can speak to.
Well, I, for one, am just going to enter the place like a friend. Wave hello to them. If any of them speak to me, I will respond to them with a kind hello.
Yeah, go ahead and place yourselves to the south. You guys are approaching from the south.
I'm just going to act like I belong there as a friend. Because that's what they are. They are our friends. Well, at the same time, I'm going to be observing how they are. How they appear to be acting and feeling.
Sure. As you look around the village, you see what appears to be a Karen right here. I'll give a brief description of them. Give me a second here. This is a shades of blue and green and red. This is a male Karen with a lush and vibrant mane. He nods at you in greetings and gives you a little smile. A little self-conscious, but he's like a awkward wave, kind of like, right? Off to the left of that Karen is what appears to be a renowned hoofball player. You actually have seen this Karen at the School of Friendship, playing professionally hoofball. Up here to the clockwise, right, going clockwise, you see what appears to be another Karen. This Karen looks to be bright green, very vibrant in color, has a bold and distinct appearance, but has somewhat of a lazy demeanor about him.
Are you saying they're mellow?
Yeah, it seems like they're just. This one's like chilled and relaxed, right? This one's just chilled and relaxed.
I see.
A leader,
Nice.
a leader of sorts, is the tallest of the Karen. You guys have heard rumors about this Karen, but you're not sure what the name is. Is tall, lanky, has the body shape of Princess Celestia. Has a green mane and brown body with a red horn here. And then up here you have another Karen, of course. You don't know the names. And this one looks to be of a reddish color with pink hues on the scale. Has an orange horn and a peach tail. This is right here.
I know who that is.
And then everybody is familiar with this Karen right here. Due to Applejack's speaking to this Karen in particular, you guys know this creature to be known as Autumn Blaze. Has a red mane, a whitish tan coat, and a red horn. She seems to be preoccupied, busy working with her fellow Karen. What do you do as you approach this scene?
I would suggest we seek Autumn Blaze out first because she knows the ponies best, while at the same time still maintaining a friendly atmosphere with the other Kieran.
The village is laid out before you. You see several stalls of fresh fruits and vegetables, freshly picked from the day's harvest. They smile and greet you as they offer you fruits of variety, mangoes, dragon fruits, all types of stuff, as you're passing by. But you can clearly see Autumn Blaze to the north.
Let's make our way over to Autumn Blaze and speak to her. She may not be the chiefess, but she is still a very resourceful contact.
Well, hello, friends. I haven't seen strangers like you in a while.
Good to see you too, Autumn. It's nice to meet you, Autumn Blaze.
Can you come over here and not shout over the entire water?
Yeah, I was working my way over there. I was relating to where we were there in character.
What are you folks doing here?
Well, you probably remember our professors, your friends Applejack and Fluttershy, among their friends.
Yeah, I remember them. It's been a while. They've been busy. How have they been?
Well, we're here on a quest.
Oh? Quest for what?
Let's see here. I don't know if it's come to your village or not, but out in the rest of Equestria, there have been some very dark entities that are causing all kinds of terrible things happening. And we think that your village may hold something that can help us confront one of these evil entities.
What do we possibly have? They laugh at you and what?
Let me check this real quick. I might remember this.
You're saying that we have some sort of instrument that can defeat evil?
Strange as it is, considering that what is to be described is not something that we technically would use.
I know what it is. It's the power of singing. She begins belting out of the wonderful ways of the Karen village as you are like, yes, you have the weapon. And then she's like, yes, the power of song. Let me sing to you the song of my people. And she begins belting out. Is anybody going to interrupt her as she begins singing?
I will.
I am not going to interrupt her, but for the moment, I will humor her by playing along by joining in with a little dance.
Okay.
Just for the sake of maintaining good relations.
She sings a very interesting song, which suddenly takes a sour note. You guys are very familiar with this verse as she sings it.
Considering her. Oh, I know all about
it. This song that she sang to Applejack in one of the episodes. I don't remember. It's a while back.
This is a light-hearted, joyful song, but one of the verses in particular catches your interest. The shadow seeks for things to take the role of fallen kings, pearl of change, hope's carcass, a bottle of silence, and a grave of darkness.
Can I interrupt her? Can I interrupt her for that?
She continues belting out the song.
Where did you hear that from?
Oh, it's a lovely tune. We picked it up about a couple of months back. 2 or 3 months back, actually.
Where did you hear it from?
Oh, when the Umbrum attacked.
Umbrum?
Aye, yes. Shadow creatures. Have you met them?
Yeah. Yes, we have.
Oh, well, we do.
Yeah. How?
Well, there was a strange pony and black armor that came in, and he was looking for someone. And the creatures attacked him, and he fought them off, and we helped by turning into Nyrics. However, some of us were cursed, including myself, with a black stone that was embedded within our breast. He took us away to Equestria, where we helped defend against the world worm known as Yormag. And there, several heroes from your town defeated him and shattered the stones.
Did this armored... Okay. Did this black armor pony had a sword with them?
No, he didn't.
By any chance?
No, he had black armor. It was a Pegasus. So he was looking for the sword.
Must have been Captain Storm.
I don't know who that is.
Well, we do.
Did he perhaps question, did we see Captain Storm's colors as far as his coat, mane, and eyes go?
She describes the pony that saved them. Everybody roll me a mind.
I have a higher mind. I'm gonna see if we can try to get this.
She gives like a description. Brighthorn, you're not so sure. Wick and Fabio are both confident that
I'm gonna roll that. Hold on, I'm gonna re-roll that real quick.
Well, I mean, it's not a failure. It's not a failure. Okay.
I got 11.
You guys are fairly confident with the description that she gave. It was Storm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You mean the exact same...
It's not his name that they know him by.
What name did he call himself, or what name do you know him by?
Fairweather.
Yep, that's him.
That confirms our suspicions. How did he remove these dark stones? Please explain what he did in more detail.
Well, you see, he was cursed, kind of like we were. Despair had been clouding the skies and making things dark. there was a giant creature that came upon us. It had massive horns and a single eye. It was cloaked in shadows, and we burned him and followed Fairweather into battle. It was here that we defeated the creature, and he traveled south to Equestria and the what was it?
Mount Eris?
Village of the destroyed town, or the rebuilding town of Mount Eris, where the world worm had attacked. I was there. You could also talk to Rainshine. Rainshine was there as well as Golden Mirage and Shining Leaf. They were there as well.
I would like to hear their sides of the story as well. We could use all the info we could get.
It was pretty epic. There was a griffin there. There was a Karen there. There was a who else was there? She tries to scratch her head and tries to recall everybody. There was a lot of sea monsters coming out of the water and was attacking us. All cloaked in shadow and looked like oil. They were afraid of fire, however.
Based on the time that Autumn Blaze mentioned, you said a few months prior to our arrival.
Indeed, yes.
How would that tie in to when Diamond Tiara said she was going to go to Equestria to be safe? Before or after?
So it's only been 12 days, right? So 2 months ago and 12 days.
Right. So this battle was dealt with before she.
Long before that. To be clear, this was a previous campaign.
I had a feeling that was the case, but just to be sure.
You guys are encountering a village that had been encountered by a previous thing, yes.
I'm thinking right now.
I just wanted to make sure that we didn't center, and there was at the same time this battle was occurring.
You guys were still in the School of Friendship, as I recall. When the battle was happening, you guys were still there.
Well, since you mentioned this, well, despair is one of those dark entities that we are seeking out. And like we said, we think that our teachers and even Princess Twilight are in great danger.
She shifts nervously when you say that. She says, "What do you mean? What do you mean they're in grave danger? I've heard no word from Ponyville in quite some time."
Which I believe is what these dark entities would also want.
Can I explain to her what's been going on?
Sure.
So, the elements of harmony. There's the disharmonies, and apparently there are these creatures that are basically I'm sorry. Lansing's gonna adjust his glasses and think for a moment.
She says, "Can you sing it to me? I'm kind of losing my attention. Can you sing it? Can you make this entertaining? I'm getting bored."
Well, I'm not much of a. I'm not. Well, he can relate to you. I can at least dance it for you.
Okay,
sure,
that would be.
She just seems to be growing bored as you're describing the lore, and she's just rolling her eyes.
I'm going to try to sing it while he dances it out.
Sure.
And I probably have to roll a charm for that, don't I?
Well, I mean, so you guys are working together, right? So go ahead and make a reroll with an upgraded dice if that's what you guys are trying to work together for.
I'll let Fabio do that. Get the highest charm,
upgraded dice.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's see here. She pays attention. She's kind of like, okay, guys. Okay, you had me at first. Move along. What's this all about? What's this really about? She defeated your thing. She's losing interest really fast.
Okay.
Even with the
There's
dancing, even with the lore, she's like, okay, guys, move on. I have a job to do. What is it that you want?
Okay. Long story short, the main six are in danger, and these creatures represent the disharmony, and they're taking over Equestria, causing mayhem, chaos, and all that such.
Boring.
And
we're looking for a sword
Let's just
we're looking for a sword that we believe can defeat one of them, and we believe that sword is here.
She frowns and crosses her hooves as you say this.
What's the matter? You okay?
She looks around. Roll me a charm. She seems kind of nervous as you bring this up.
Oh, that's not good. Can I roll mind? Will that work?
So.
Oh, never mind.
She whispers to you, Fabio. She's like, I know of who you speak.
I simply nod, and I just give her my attention.
She says, you seek Summer Breeze.
I don't understand.
Well, maybe you should sing it. Duh. Maybe you should sing.
From what I remember, Summer Breeze was the one who...
Keep your voice down.
Why?
What?
Why do you
Sorry.
want us to keep quiet?
Roll me a charm.
So it's gotta be a charm. Can't be a mind.
I can't tell you. She looks over at the other Karen who are kind of looking over you now that she's quieted down. That's not normal. But they are staring at staring at Autumn eyes, right?
Okay.
She suddenly grows quiet.
Why can we not speak of their name?
It's not necessarily that.
Could we go somewhere private so we can talk about this more?
It's a Karen thing.
Oh, I see.
You wouldn't understand. Okay. You're not Karen, so you wouldn't understand. I'm sorry.
Can I roll mind to see if I understand?
No. To be clear, this is damn failures. No matter how much more you pester,
I haven't rolled.
No matter how the party has tested her 3 times and has failed 3 times. She kind of suddenly becomes tight-lipped, right? She's like, "I'm sorry, I have to go back to work."
Oh man. Okay, that was.
She returns to her work. What do you guys do, Wes? The Karen stare at each other. She goes back to singing, however. And everybody kind of relaxes as this occurs.
Okay, something's not right here. She didn't want us to say their name out loud around Kieran's. This is getting a bit stranger. This is weird.
Well, keeping my voice down and conferring with my friends. Well, Summer Breeze was the Kieran who wrote that book. I just don't quite understand how it ties in with the sword. Remember, the sword is used against deceit, or was it despair? I cannot remember which.
Despair.
The sword.
Despair. It was despair.
All right, just to so.
I think I remember. If we have the sword and we pierce it through the worm's heart, I think the armor of despair would be broken. I think if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm right. So the last place that this is going to be a little bit difficult because if we can't find the sword here, or like hints or where it should be, and everyone's keeping silent or acting weird about who, then we're at a loss unless if we figure out something.
Yeah.
I know it's one thing they appreciate song and dance, but to bring up such a dark name, even while in an entertaining way of doing things, is that even possible?
I'm thinking right now what should we do. God, I'm kind of stumped on this. Everyone's talking about it. All right.
To be clear, there are others here in the village. Autumn Blaze, you failed to convince Autumn Blaze.
Maybe we could try talking to someone else who might know about that.
Well, we could try.
We're not gonna. Here's the thing: we're not gonna say them right off the bat, because if we do, then they're gonna act strange,
To be clear, you guys are strangers in a Karen village,
right? And if we start talking about, who, they'll either walk away or just ignore us. Be strange. Let's just try to get along, talk to others, and then we can pull out that subject.
Well, for the moment, all I can do is just offer some. Let's go talk to their chiefess, Rainshine.
Yes. Rainshine is very tall and lanky. She towers above most of you. She looks at you and says, "Welcome, my little ponies. What can I do to help you?"
Well, for one thing, we're glad to be welcomed in the village here as friends of your friends, Applejack and Fluttershy.
It is good to see friends of allies.
Yes, it is.
I have heard of dark tellings. Are they true?
What have you heard?
Darkness has taken Ponyville.
What if it has?
She looks down.
Well, we are here. Well, we want to do everything we can to make sure that it won't get to here, if ever.
Are you refugees? And besides, do you need a new place to live?
No, not yet. No. But as guests, I also figured that while we're here, I myself am an entertainer for the most part.
Strange.
If anything, song and dance for the Kirin.
Entertainers don't usually ride in warships.
It was definitely an unusual circumstance. But it was either that or cross the desert on foot.
Be honest with me, ponies. Are you spies?
Okay.
No.
Look, there's been a lot of danger going around in Equestria, and the main six are in grave danger, and these evil forces have been trying to take over Equestria, causing mayhem and chaos and destruction. Lansing's whispering this to her so he doesn't freak out the rest of the Karen, and only to her. And we're trying to look for something in order to help us out and defeat these dark evil forces and creatures.
We're trying to save Equestria and all its neighbors.
Yes.
Our homes are safe, as we defended them last time. And
yes,
you are
which
telling me once more war is coming again.
We don't know if it seems like they did try to attack you before in the past.
Indeed.
And they failed. So that
she
means
shows you a shattered black stone. Says,
Doesn't look very much like the dark stone in our items.
Yeah.
Which I am loath to touch, which I will not do.
This one is shattered.
Oh, that means we can touch it.
I would not. Well, even still, I don't want to touch the one that we have.
Well, you guys don't have one. To be clear, you guys don't have a black stone.
Oh, you're talking about the black coin, aren't you?
The black coin is something different. Let me show you guys. Give me a second.
Dark stone. The dark stone is different.
I don't know what the dark stone looks like.
I'll show it to you.
Look at the items. And there's a dark stone.
I see.
This stone was planted into my breast, and I turned into a Nyric. Although it gave me great power, I suffered greatly under it.
How were you able to get this removed?
It was one of your friends from the School of Friendship that helped shatter this. Have you heard of him?
How was it removed?
It was shattered with a... Let's see here. She said by force.
By sheer force.
By sheer force.
You mean an item didn't break that?
I was a Nyric at the time. I don't remember everything. But as I recovered and joined the Hippogriffs in their fight against the Umbrum, it was here that I regained my senses. All I remember was a dark, ape-like creature coming out of the forest and attacking us. I grew into a rage.
I see. We're actually trying to look for something.
Oh?
Something we believe can send one of these dark entities back to wherever it came from, so that it cannot harm others again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I really don't want to say it. It's not a kid I don't want to say it in the crowd.
Your words are vague. I don't know what you're referring to.
Is this
not what you are looking for, the black stones?
No.
No. Lansing's gonna whisper that we're trying to look for a sword that's here.
Roll me a charm.
Oh God, come on. Oh, she rolled a 16. I need help.
You guys can work together.
Oh, we can.
Damn it. Oh, I don't think we can beat that.
Yeah, you can. What you talking about?
I'm gonna do this.
To work together.
I'm gonna let you roll that.
There you go.
I'm doing a sing-song dance manner.
Okay.
please get it higher than that number, please.
And I am simply going to spend tokens to make it a
Auto success.
automatic success.
I'm getting a lot of tokens of darkness.
Wait, how many tokens did we get? Did we have 4?
That is true. Everybody gets 4 tokens of friendship. Everybody gets 4 tokens of friendship.
Oh, that means I'll have 9. Oh,
She seems hesitant, right? She seems hesitant to speak to you.
Mm-hmm.
But she finally opens up and she says, I know of what you speak. You speak of the Black Blade of Despair.
Yes, precisely. If it's... yes.
And what would you do with such a weapon?
Well, my theory is, Lansing adjust. Well, not theory, more like a an actual thing. If we get that sword and we pierce it through the worm that attacked the village, your town. I'm sorry. Lansing adjusts his glasses again and saying, we need the sword to pierce the worm that attacked some village that was nearby you, I believe so, a while back ago with that battle, and it might destroy one of the dark spirits that it is, and I think it was Despair, I believe so. If I'm right.
It was Despair.
You speak of the worm. The world worm. Yorman.
Yes.
That beast is slain.
How was it defeated?
Through the eye. Summer Breeze took his black blade and shoved it deep within the creature's eye. And there it fell beneath the waves.
It appears to be not dead. What we've been hearing throughout our adventures is it's supposed to be pierced in the heart in order for it to die.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you seeing this out of character or in character? I'm really confused. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so this is her saying it. So me as the DM, I know everything. However, she's telling you I don't know what you're talking about. You're saying like the blade has to pierce the creature's heart?
Okay. So I think what happened was I think the worm was either paralyzed or stunned for some amount of minutes and slithered away because it knew that it failed and went on to another place to wreak havoc and other such. We heard from few ponies and other such saying that the only way to kill the worm is with that sword and piercing through the heart. That is the only way to destroy it and banish it from where it once it came from.
Where did it come from? This creature of darkness.
It's one of the the elements of harmony, correct?
I know not of what you speak.
No. It is the elements that can I like explain? It's really hard to explain because it's a lot of stuff. But
sure, well, summary, go ahead. Give me a mind as you're trying to convince her. This is what it's about.
Yeah.
And I'm going to add a little song dance bit to this.
Would you like to keep that?
I'm gonna No.
Would you like to keep that one?
No, I'm not gonna keep that one. I'm gonna actually roll that one. That was ridiculous. Okay, that's a 7. Let's see how much she rolls.
Okay,
Jesus,
she rolled a 10. She frowns at you, right? You have 2 failures, to be clear. She shakes her head and says, I don't know what you're talking about. While I was in Nirik fighting the worm, I saw the black blade of Summer Breeze, shove it deep into the creature's eye, where it fell back into the sea. I don't know of what you're speaking of. I was there.
I need help. Like, I seriously need help with this. This is out of character. I don't want to fail again.
It sounds like the blade was lost to the sea.
The blade was driven deep into the creature's eye, where it fell back into the ocean.
Therefore, it would seem that the blade has been lost to the sea.
Oh. Then where was the worm killed at?
Sequestria. I believe it was Sequestria.
Between the shores of what's it called? Mount Eris and Equestria. Between the land and sea is where it fell.
That's very possible that the blade is there.
And how far is that?
Not 7 days.
We were closer to it when we were in the desert.
I know, right?
Right. Oh, but that means we have to go swim. That means we have to dive deep into the ocean, which is going to be very dangerous.
How is it dangerous?
Well, if possibly the sword is lost to the sea, it might be deeper into the ocean, and we can't breathe in water.
How did Twilight and her friends solve that problem when they had to go to Sequestria to make contact with the sea ponies?
Lansing's gonna tap his hoof and was like, "Oh, I see. Yeah."
Reminds me. I hear Brighthorn chimes in and says, "The shadows speaks 4 things: to take the role of fallen kings, pearl of change, hope's carcass, bottle of silences, and a grave of darkness." I believe that the I know that's related somehow to the sword, but I don't remember how. I know pearl of change is what Queen Nova used to grant her subjects to become sea ponies. I have reason to believe that a bottle of silence is referred to the water from a stream of silence that the Kieran went into before.
Wait. If that means it's if I'm correct, the poem is telling where the sword is, right?
Shadow seeks 4 things: to take the role of fallen kings, pearl of change. If literal, that sounds like the pearl that the hippogriffs used to turn into sea ponies. Bottle of silence. Water from the stream of silence. Hope's carcass. Well, Somnambula was the embodiment of hope, and she has passed on by now.
Right.
Yeah. But we don't know what... But I have no idea what Grave of Darkness is.
Bottle of silence.
We know.
Either...
I heard Autumn Blaze singing this poem. I just don't know whether or not this poem is known by anyone else here, and if it is, what do they know about it?
It's kind of like how like the I think is it the chief of Kieran's is just saying right for us, and she's just listening to all of this.
Yes, Range.
Yeah. What is she gonna say about this? Just curious.
I mean, you guys are discussing it, right? I'll give you guys a
Yeah.
general knowledge. She shakes her head and says, I don't know. You guys can take care of this. I got a knock on the door. You guys talk among yourselves. I'll be right back.
Okay. So.
No, we need to discuss this more we need to discuss this more on Discord during the 2 weeks.
Yeah, we should have.
We really need to be more active on the Discord when we're not gaming.
Now the two things that we've seen before is the bottle of silence, which is basically the fountain that basically silenced the currents, obviously, because
that's what I wrote here on Roll20.
Right, and the pearl of change is basically is the pearl that turned the others into sea ponies, and what was the other ones though? The shadow of sea.
I wrote this all down on Roll20.
You did?
Yes, I just wrote it down on Roll20. I'll type it
Was
on Discord now.
That was leading us to the sword. It sounds like these poems were leading us to the sword directly. If you think about it.
Well, I'm terrible with riddles.
There's different types of poems that have their own unique thing. Like if there's ingredients that requires for a potion or something, or it leads them to some other locations, right?
Well, I just in character and out of character, I don't have a clue in heck.
Thing is what is suppose we get the items, what do we do with them? Because
I don't know. That's
right.
another. I don't know.
Thing about Hope's carcass, does that mean it's something? Does that mean we're going to be using
the body of
the body of a historical figure for you're like using it for alchemy, or are we talking that something in her can be used? If it's not the corpse itself, is it going to be something that can be found, like say something on her person, or say a flower that's growing nearby?
I have no idea. That's the thing. There are many possibilities, and I cannot narrow them down any further. I don't know whether it's figurative, literal, symbolic, whatever. There's more than one that I could think of.
So, out of character, I need everybody to roll me mind, right? This is stuff that you guys already know.
Take
You
the
guys are
roll.
struggling with this. Your
Wait.
characters might be smarter than you guys, so okay, nope.
I got 16
Lansing,
for that first one.
you quickly discover, right? You have the crystal book and the black coin. The last thing that you needed was the catalyst.
And the catalyst, so we claimed, was Pinnacle's sacrifice. That's been, as far as I know, that's only been speculation. That's not been confirmed. All I keep hearing is, I guess, I think, I believe.
So that's
There's been nothing
Reed's thing, right?
solid.
That's Reed. This is clearly connected to despair.
Right. So we did this stuff mostly to greed, and this is another side of the thing.
This is another story that you guys are currently working on, yes, to be clear.
Yes.
Well, it sounds like
no.
probably, well, then it sounds like we should just stick with dealing with greed for the sake of trying to make this a little more simplistic for all our sanity's sake. Stick to the title of the adventure and focus on that. The crystal book and the black coin, greed, and then we'll deal with the next one in its own time.
So to be clear, there are other adventures that are happening simultaneously while this adventure is happening.
Right.
Yes, you guys are living in a living world. Right. So other things are going on that you guys aren't aware of.
In other words, we're deviating away from the route.
This one was a clear failure. Currently, Despair lives in Ponyville now, and you guys invited him in.
Oh, that's not.
You guys literally welcome the devil inside your own home.
Because we were focusing on other things elsewhere. That is the question. Because we were being distracted by other things.
So this whole entire thing, this poem, is another set of an adventure and stuff we have to do or collect. And the stuff that we did with greed, we already done that.
I don't know. I am confused.
So Greed's quest line is almost complete, to be clear, right? This is another quest line. A quest line that had previously failed by the other group, as you guys are currently suffering through.
I see. So they failed this one.
That's correct.
And
they literally, according to the book of Summer Breeze, who told you everything about what happened to their adventures, right?
I see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I see. Okay. Yes. So
they literally walked away.
Yeah. They gave up on that. Huh. Okay. So they gave up on that. That means we need to
finish what they started.
But we still have something to do, and I don't know how many weeks do we have until the Dumb Dogs reach Ponyville.
7 days. It's only been 12 days to
right
get here. Yep, 19 days.
Damn.
I think they'll be there, the 23 weeks, so the 21st day they'll be there.
Oh, man, that's far. How are we going to do this? Dumb Dog going to attack Ponyville, and it's going to become chaos. And that's going to become a big mess while we're doing this. And either if we do go back over there, it's going to take us a few days, and then they'll be right on the spot, and it'll be too late. So we're kind of...
Did we just forget about them and give up too?
No. I'm thinking on what we're supposed to do, because there's two options that are bad, like really bad.
So
I'm not saying...
So you're saying...
No, I'm not saying leave them. I'm not saying leave them. I still want to save everyone, but there's always in a life that you can't save every creature or everything. Something's got to happen, and there's got to be a sacrifice. So we have to make a choice.
The question is, so basically we have a lesser of two evils to choose from.
Yes. We're almost close to probably we're almost close to defeating greed. So
That my question still was not answered earlier. What is the catalyst? No guesses, no speculations. Or if you don't know, just say I don't know, because I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm sorry.
Are you
Does
saying
anyone
all
else
this in
know?
front of Rainshine, by the way? Are you saying all this stuff in
No,
front of
we're not.
Rainshine?
No, we're not. This is out of character.
All right.
Yeah.
Like, wow,
Everyone's
you guys
been
are
giving
talking all about stuff.
speculations and opinions without any solid facts.
I'm sorry.
Everyone, that's the problem. We've all been giving these speculations. We do not know what the catalyst is. Because if we're going in there and we discover we have the wrong catalyst, because we simply made the wrong guess,
Everything's gonna go to a big old mess.
What I remember when Pinnacle me in the they were possessed by a avarice, which is greed's other half. I think I have it written down here in my notes somewhere.
if you can write it down, that would help. If you can just simply write it down, that would help.
Everyone roll me a mind.
Oh my goodness.
Your characters might be smarter than you guys, or you guys are just forgetting stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's bad enough we're dealing with
16 again.
that are all freaking interconnected.
Okay, so
16
Brighthorn and Lansing, you guys are both aware that you have the correct catalyst. All signs pointed to the same place that was in the floating pyramids. Even the Tree of Harmony told you the right direction and where it was supposed to be. The roots of the Tree of the Harmony.
Fucking creep. Oh my god. So we were right.
Don't forget, Avarice tried to get Lansing to accept him. And
I didn't.
And you didn't.
Because I didn't want that.
And he cursed you for that.
Yeah. He is a jerk doing that.
Yeah. Bad guy. Duh.
I think so next. Okay, so all the stuff that we've been doing is pulling the greed, and the Diamond Dogs are heading over to
Ponyville
to attack Ponyville. Greed's over there, and Despair is somewhere else. And no, Despair is.
You know where Despair is?
Despair is with Twilight.
No,
that's why.
Yes.
No. Twilight side with Greed.
Hmm?
Yeah. And Despair is. Despair is somewhere else.
Yes.
Or if I just forgot where Despair is. It's okay. So we did mostly all the Greed stuff. We were going to head over and help Diamond Dogs and defeat Greed, but we decided to come over here, and this is like another quest and all that such. This is for Despair.
Are you saying this in front of Rainshine?
No.
Okay, all right.
Now I'm saying this out of character, obviously.
All right.
So basically, I think we're trying to start a whole new mission, whole new quest, which we're in the middle of trying to finish one to defeat Greed. So we should probably head back and finish that and then come back here. Just like how this perks sound.
So what's the plan, guys? What are you guys talking about?
Okay, two options. We do this, or we go and do greed. And I feel mostly we need to do greed because we need to defeat them and move on to despair after greed's defeated. And if we fail that, then it's whatever. But we don't have enough people here to actually defeat greed, and 3 of us here would end up terribly.
So to be clear, greed is an end boss, and so is despair.
Right.
As soon as one of those drop, it's the end of this season.
And it's going to move on to the next one.
Correct. Which are brand new players, brand new campaign, brand new everything. Well, it's based off of your actions. What you guys
So wait,
do
if it's
here,
could we
now.
try to play again on the
Of
new
course.
session?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But it'll be brand new characters.
So-
You'll be going someplace else. I'll have another main plot line. But one plot line here
nice.
may or may not be resolved. To be clear, you could probably resolve both of these. To be clear.
So
It
so
is
you're
very
saying
possible.
even though
You've had
Oh,
multiple
so even
opportunities
though-
to do this.
the Diamond Dogs are going to attack greed and such, it's probably going to affect a bit of them, but not as much of the whole entire Equestria world. That's what you're trying to say. I don't know that. I might be
There's gonna
wrong.
be consequences.
Yes, there is. That's the whole point of it. So if we decide to go defeat greed, like we leave and go over to defeat greed and
Yes.
done over with, then that's the end of the campaign.
Correct.
But if we do the despair one, then there'll be consequences over there in Ponyville, and either we might get blamed for something like that. Maybe. I have no idea. I have no idea what the consequences are going to be. That's the whole point of the game.
Player
We made our own
agency.
decisions,
Yep.
now we're
Player
here.
Agency. Yep. Player agency. This is everything. Yep.
I played D&D for about 6 to 7 years, so I feel this experience before, so it's
Out of game
we're
is
in-
telling you consequences of what you guys are doing, right? What you guys
we are in a tight spot. We are
Yeah.
in a very tight spot.
Yeah.
A very, very tight spot.
A tight
I
spot
hope
that
Fabio's
you placed
okay.
you guys placed yourselves in, to be clear.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And
All
I
these
think the whole
choices have been
poem,
yours. All these choices have been yours.
the whole poem is either it's probably collect the items and such, or the stuff that we need to do. We already did the stuff for greed, which we already completed those, and we are ready to defeat greed because we already did all those 3 things. I think.
You think or you know?
I know. Yes.
This might be
yes.
a helpful suggestion.
Okay.
You guys can make preparations for the next party.
Preparations. Oh, you're trying to say get ready for other stuff to defeat greed is what you're trying to say. Yeah, that's right.
I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm tired of making guesses. I'm tired of making speculations. I just want the facts.
Okay. This is okay. I know now. So we already did 3 things for Greed. We're already done with that. We're almost done with the quest. The only thing that we gotta do is defeat him. But
Correct.
But we moved on to here. We're doing the quest that the other group basically walked away from.
Correct.
And if we end up doing that, then the Diamond Dogs will already be at Ponyville and such, and there will be dire consequences over there. But if we don't do this, and we go fight Greed, it'll be a little bit too late, and the Diamond Dogs will already be there because it's going to take a few days to get over to Ponyville, and there's also going to be consequences over there. So we're stuck. We're in a tight spot right now. And either we can prepare for the group, because it's only 3 of us. And if we decide to go over, like, stop here, go on the ship, and go over there and try to defeat Greed, it's a maybe a 40 to, let's just say a 30 to, 10 to 20% chance that we might die and fail this one.
That's a possibility.
But if we had more of the group with us, then it's a 50-50 chance that we might win with Greed.
I mean, that's probably not true either.
Maybe, but we don't know what's going to happen.
Let's just say the odds don't change.
Lansing,
right.
You're still speculating too much.
You're still speculating. You haven't even faced Greed. You don't even know what he looks like.
Okay.
You're freaking out. Have more confidence in yourself. Let's get back to the game instead of speculation and stuff like that. Rainshine looks at you with her head cocked as you guys are mentally talking to each other. She says, "Is there anything else I can do to help you, ponies?"
I'm sorry for bothering you, but I don't think so, unless we have an idea or something.
Of course. If you have any more questions, you have one more failure.
God, I don't want to do that.
She smiles at you and nods as the metagaming GM laughs. She nods. I hope I helped you.
Thank you so much. That Lansing does a little bow and then nods.
She gives you a polite nod with her head, continuously looking regal as the jungle air and humidity whip around her hair. What do you guys do next?
Fabio, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, I'm just checking.
You still have
my vote is that we speed our way to Ponyville.
You still have 4 Karens to speak to.
If we do that, we're gonna fail. I'm just saying this out.
Why do you think that? That is so negative.
I haven't. It's just okay.
Fail.
Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm just like I'm very. I like to prepare fights before we do it, because if it's just only the few of us, then there are consequences going to happen.
You think you're just going to waltz in and face Greed? That's not how this plays. That's hilarious that you think that's going to happen. Hey, Greed, we're here.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not going to happen.
Now, Greed is definitely going to have a lot of underlings at his command.
Oh, buddy, you've given him time to prepare. And not only that, you also have Twilight Sparkle you have to deal with. She's an ally of his.
Oh, no. So we need to prepare for that stuff. That's what we should do.
You You still have 4 Karens. Focus. You still have 4 Karens to speak to. You're getting off on sidetracked missions that you ain't even.
Sorry, yeah. Okay. Focus on looking for the sword. Yeah, sorry.
How about scatterbrained? You guys are going all over the place.
Let's just okay. Forget about
This
it.
is a calm, peaceful village of Karen who offer you dragon fruit.
Right.
Yummy, tasty morsels. Who are you speaking to next?
Who's left?
We have a Karen here, a Karen here, a Karen here, and a Karen here.
Okay, which one you guys want to talk? Which Karens you guys want to talk to?
This one, the one I'm standing next to.
Hello, friend. I am glowing Mirage. The Karen that stands before you is somewhat sympathetic. Looks at you with reddish eyes and a golden horn and peach tail. She smiles at you and says, "Hello, friends. Would you like some dragon fruit? I'm currently having a sale today."
Sure. How much is it?
You can either buy 1 for 5 or get 2 for 4.
I'm gonna buy 1 for 5. Buy 1 for 5 bits. Is it bits?
It is bits. Yes, that's correct. Anybody else? She smiles and offers the fruit to you. Dragon fruit.
I accept.
Okay. Anybody else? Are you taking the same deal of 5 or 2?
Yeah, I'm taking 1.
Taking 1? Okay. Add it to your inventory. Anybody else buying dragon fruit?
How much do they cost again?
5 bits for 1, 4 bits for 2.
I'll give her 4 bits for 2.
Okay, mark it off. Anybody else? Oops. Oh, it was nice doing business with you. Come back anytime to the Mirage Cafe. Write down dragon fruit if you bought some. Now be careful with that fruit now, especially around dragons.
What will happen?
They'll make them sneeze. They're allergic to them.
I thought that was... Is that untrue? I thought it was just the dragon sneeze trees that made him sneeze.
Well, this is dragon fruit.
Oh, it's fruit. And let me guess. It's called dragon fruit because it's from the dragon sneeze tree.
She winks at you.
Okay, that makes sense.
Not everybody's going to say dragon sneeze tree fruit. It's just called dragon fruit. Just be careful with it, okay, dearies?
Okay.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Hold on. No, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much.
She smiles and nods at you. There are 3 Karen now left.
You guys still hear me?
Okay, let's on to this one.
This run right here smiles at you and says, "Hi, my name is Aura Weave. She is a shade of blues, greens, and reds. He has a wild mane. Looks kind of very angular and kind of hyperactive. Kind of smiles at you. He's like, "Hey, how can I do for you?"
Is he selling anything?
Indeed, I've got some mangoes if you're interested. You look like one of those, what are those? School of Friendship ponies.
Yeah. Yes, I am from the School of Friendship.
Remind me of Summer Breeze.
Oh. What? How do I remind you of them?
Oh, magical and all that. Points to your horn.
Yeah. I think Summer Breeze was used a lot. Was known for magic.
Roll me a charm. It kind of falls silent and says, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Shifts a little bit uncomfortably.
Okay. I noticed. Okay, I realize this may be a difficult topic to approach, but I know Summer Breeze had to have done something to cause you to cause the mention of her name to make the people go silent.
Oh, roll me a charm. Yeah, you got that right. Silent. He kind of sighs at this. Kind of looks sad when you mention this. I'm selling mangoes for 5 for 1 and 2 for 4. If you're interested, in friend.
Let's see, 5 bit. That's 5 bits for 1 mango, 4 bits for 2.
Yes.
That doesn't sound. Doesn't seem as profitable if you think about it.
What do you mean?
I spent. Oh, it's more. Well, I'm spending. Well, I'm getting. Well, usually it's 4. Or it's 1. I spend 5 bits, I get 1 mango. I spend less than 5 bits, I get more than 1. I get more than 1 mango. Oh, that.
It's to move product, friend. It's to move product, friend. Yeah, bumper crop, and trade hasn't been too good this time of year.
I know. I just find it unusual that you get more from pay, that you would sell more for less as my. I mean, usually it's 2 for the. It's more like I buy a 1. Usually, when you buy 1 and then buy another 1, it's not the. It's more than buying 2 at once. But here, buying 2 at once is much is less than buying one.
Yeah. It's to make you move product. Fruit spoils, friend. Especially in the jungle. If you don't move it within a week, it goes bad. And I'd rather move product and sell stuff than not sell anything at all.
Okay.
Also, it makes the customer happy. Are you complaining that you're getting a good deal?
No, I'm just finding it.
The cat scratches his back as his hoof.
No. Good deal, that I can understand. And it's just I've never seen a deal this good before, so it's kind of odd.
Well, we are kind of isolated, so money doesn't come in normally.
Yeah,
I have a question to ask, if I may so.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Do you guys have a library or such that you keep stories on any adventures or other things that happen around your village or any knowledge?
You sound like one of those book sales ponies for Summer Breeze.
I'm actually a writer and reader myself, but I'm not affiliated with her.
Roll a charm.
Of course I do. Oh, this is gonna be a second fail. God damn. Hey, could you help me with this, please? Oh my God.
How are you helping?
I'm gonna feel so bad.
Who's helping?
I'm asking one. Who's help me, please? Because I had an idea, and I'm trying to see they. Damn it! Who's helping me?
Doesn't sound like anybody is.
I will help.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Get an upgraded dice.
Do you want me to roll, Fabi? Roll.
Oh,
What is
you're the
required
one,
to roll?
Huh?
What is required to roll?
A charm.
Charm.
What is your charm?
A charm.
Currently?
10. My charm is a 10.
Mine is also a 10, so it doesn't matter which one of us makes the roll with the upgrade.
Okay, I roll it.
Go ahead.
Did I click it? I got it too.
Well,
So,
sorry, friend.
work.
We don't take too kindly to those educated folks. You sound like one of those educated ones from the School of Friendship and whatnot.
That's understandable, and I'm terribly sorry.
Thinking you're all better, telling me how to sell my fruit. I see how it is.
No. Your prices and such are fine. They are perfect.
But he seems to be complaining. He's like, I'm getting a good deal and I'm going to complain about it. Okay, I see how pony folk are.
I'm not complaining or anything. I'm just saying it's a good producer. I'm just asking a question. I'm not complaining about all the prices and such. The prices are great.
Take your mangoes and leave me. Unless you have other questions.
I made them so mad.
With a
It
2.
was so bad.
Yeah, with a 2. It's not a
my
critical
God.
failure. It's just a failure. But
They only take charm. That
yeah,
sucked.
this is dialogue talking. Yeah.
This
Just
is
wait
a
until you roll a natural
disadvantage for
1.
me.
Just wait until you roll a natural 1.
Oh no, I don't want that.
Fine, I know where I'm not. I realize I'm not on Ted.
Okay.
We move on.
Okay, so
There's 2 left. This one and this one.
oh god. Okay.
Well, I wrote something on Roll20.
Yes,
Because-
Fabio, go ahead and tell us what you're doing.
I just like to organize just a little show for all the Kirin
Sure.
as an entertainment.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. Go ahead and roll it. Roll me a charm and describe what you're doing instead of typing it out.
I have ancient.
For one thing, getting Rain Shine's permission, and then whom to speak to arrange it.
So you approach Rain Shine. Go ahead and roll me a charm as she looks at you.
And I definitely am going to keep that. I'm going to spend one token to reroll.
Okay, go ahead. She says no. No entertainment. This is not the time for that.
I may ask why.
She says, I personally don't trust you.
Oh, that's right.
There's something
Is there a way for us to gain your trust? I'm sorry if we waltz in here asking questions that you guys don't want to answer.
Well, let me describe the scenario for you. I am a stranger in Ponyville. I come in with a warship, and then I start asking questions of the locals. This is why I believe that you might be a spy of some sort. And what you said is Ponyville is dark. And not only that, but you're coming here asking for a dark blade. Do you think you're the only ones who have come here doing so?
Just like the captain. And that... No, we're not. Don't you realize Captain Storm, formerly Captain Fairweather, was here with the same thing, and except his ship didn't look like ours. So of course we would be seen as suspicious.
I don't know who this is. Who is Storm?
Captain Fairweather.
Fairweather. Yes, I know who Fairweather is.
Really go?
Are you friends
really
with
him? No. I wouldn't. No, we were not on good terms, but that's mainly because I think he's changed since you've last seen him.
She shakes her head and she says, we can turn into Nurik when we are angry or mad. We transform into fiery beasts. What did he do to deserve such ire?
Issa? Yeah, lied with despair.
That's a lie. He fought him. I saw Fairweather fight despair. That is a lie. A bold-faced lie.
Okay. Alright. What happens if we had proof? What happens if we do have proof?
Show it to me.
Show me.
Seeing is believing, like I have seen. What evidence do you have? Bring it forth so that I may judge it. Show me that you are no spies of despair.
Do I have anything that...
Why are you asking me when you're the one showing evidence?
I don't... okay.
We don't... I'm not going to refute her claims that we're... because I'm being honest when I say... Okay, out of character, I'm not going to refute her claims that we're liars because she and I have we have not seen Storm from the way any of the others have.
Oh no, that's bad. Yeah. I was thinking about use the purple crystals so she can see through try maybe see through the memories, but that's a bad idea. Extremely bad idea. Because greed is almost got Lansing.
So to be clear, these guys are anti-despair, right? These guys have been ensnared, right, by the Black Stones. They've physically felt the darkness take hold of them, and they became Nyrics. And it was Fairweather, a.k.a. Storm, that saved them. So you're literally coming in, bad-mouthing their savior, and they're thinking that you guys aren't what you're supposed to be. Right.
And we're trying to look for a sword. And we're having a difficult time with that.
Blade of Despair. Yep. You guys are looking for a weapon. Yep. Why would they help you? You have 2 more Karen.
Because we're suspicious.
Yep. You have 2 more Karen to talk to. But it's very obvious. Like everywhere you're walking, right? Everywhere you're walking, Karen eyes are following you.
I know. How can we? If greed wasn't in in the dream, whatever, I could use the purple crystal and show the memories and such. But she might get more suspicious.
This is about trust and friendship. This is about trust and friendship.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Right. Damn. They have been isolated ever since that fight, correct? So they have no idea what's going on in Equestria.
Correct. They've heard rumors.
Right.
And you're coming in, right? You guys are coming in and saying, yeah, the rumors are kind
that makes things more difficult. That's why it's a bit harder. Okay. Yeah.
Look at from their perspective, guys. What do they think of you guys?
Yeah, I kind of see now.
Yeah, you guys are kind of like, oh yeah, we're not friends with your savior. No.
Okay.
Of course. Oh, this is awesome. What do you guys do? There's 2 more Karen left.
Let's keep trying to talk to them and don't. Which one do you want to talk to? Brehorn.
This one.
You guys know this one.
We're gonna
try a sports star up there at the School of Friendship. She's known for her hoofball. She smiles and looks at you and she says, "Hello, friends."
Okay,
don't mind the scowls. They're just not used to outsiders. What can I help you? My name is Ivory Spikes. She's a white Karen with a blue horn and a gray mane. She smiles at you warmly, despite everybody else scowling at you.
It seems that mostly all the Karens are very suspicious of us, and it's not kind of good.
Oh, I don't think so. I know you guys personally from the School of Friendship. I know who you are.
I'll be right back. I have to go to GM with Joyce. I'm so sorry.
Sure.
It'll be quick. Be right back.
If you spoke for us, would they believe you?
I am but one voice among many.
Would that be? No. So, no.
Why are you here?
Ultimately, we're trying to save Equestria.
Yeah, I tell. But one, I'm not good at explaining these things if I haven't had time to prepare, and based on how the other on how it went with the other Kieran. I somehow doubt it would end well for us.
Roll me a charm. She smiles at you and she says, well, these Karen don't know nothing. What you have to do is talk to Summer Breeze. Well, if he could talk. Or if she could talk.
Where can we find her?
At the River of Silence.
I need...
Let's go talk to her then.
Oh, somebody's entered.
Hello.
Hello, Athena. You just made it. They're in the Kieran village felling hard.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
We think... Who's social chat? Social checks. Or rolls, I should say.
For shame. Alright, well. Glad they made it to the village, anyway.
Well, they made it. Ivory Spikes. A gray hair with a blue horn and white coat smiles at you friendly and says, yes, you should go speak to Summer Breeze. She is by the River of Silence. I mean, if she could talk.
Let's go talk to her then. Thank you.
Smiles and nods her head. I'll try convincing them, but they're kind of stubborn. Where do you guys go?
Yeah, let's head on over there.
Okay, you head over
Stream
to
of
the
silence.
Stream of
Hang on.
Silence.
I think I need to add myself in here. Yeah, it's all funny colors now.
You make it to the Stream of Silence. Go ahead and place yourselves. You have to be on one side or the other. You can't be on both.
Which side?
Well, we came from the east, so we would be over here.
Okay. Before you is a vast stream. You guys know you can sense the magical presence emanating from the stream. It runs from north to south as you look at it. What do you guys do, if anything? A massive waterfall roars overhead.
Fill up my water bottle.
Excellent. You have attained a bottle of silence.
Excellent, yes.
Summer Breeze! I call out.
You get no reply, but the gentle running of water.
I look around. Do I see Summer Breeze anywhere off in the distance?
Sure, roll me a mind. Ah, there it is. Camouflaged amongst the foliage, you see what appears to be an outline of a cairn in the shadows of the forest. Had you not rolled so well, you would not have seen such a creature.
Oh, okay.
The cairn turns and looks at you. I'll give you a brief description. Stepping out from the shadows appears to be the creature. It has a purple coat, white or blonde hair, a red horn, and a green scales on its back.
Oh.
Does anybody speak sign language? or have
Nope.
a skill of sign language?
I do not.
It begins. She begins signing to you. Need you all to roll me a mind to interpret what Summer Breeze is saying to you. Brighthorn, you succeed. Fabio, you're not sure.
Where did I put those dice?
Athena's definitely hits it. She signs to you, who are you and why are you here?
Well, how honest should we be? Yeah, okay.
Well, first, let him know we're basically just trying to save Equestria. And we need his help.
She.
Well, you'd be forgiven for thinking otherwise. They always used male pronouns whenever...
I know, right? Yeah, I had to reread that. I was like, oh man, okay, yeah. She signs back to you. Go ahead and roll me a mind to see if you can interpret it.
All right. Let's try signing back that we are here to ask about...
You're not signing back. Summer Breeze can hear you fine.
Oh. Well, okay then. We will tell Summer Breeze.
Well, ask Summer Breeze if she can come over here so we don't have to shout.
Yeah, I guess if Summer Breeze is already suffering from the silence, then it's not going to hurt to go wander around in the stream some more.
Are we sure that's what? Are you sure that's what has happened?
Not sure, no, but the silence does suggest something like that.
Suggest, yes, but that doesn't mean they can just willingly choose.
Roll me a charm. You should attempt to convince her to come over there. Oh.
Oh, I gotta re-roll that, my bad.
Awesome. And a flash of red light. Be this one right here. Yep. Easily teleports over. Dunk.
Okay.
She signs to you. I am Summer Breeze, and I know why you are here.
Oh, you do? Excellent.
She points to the middle of the river.
How do you know?
She points to the middle of the river.
Yeah, I don't get it. What's in the river?
Did you know we were coming because the river told you?
What does the river? How does the river communicate?
Breeze shakes their head and then takes one of you and shows you inside the depths of the river. I need everybody to roll me a mind.
Is what we're seeking in the river?
Brighthorn, you see a black blade at the bottom of the river. Pinnacles, you see a black blade at the bottom of the river. Fabio,
Okay.
you see a black blade at the bottom of the river. She smiles at you.
Well, that was easy to find. Why did you put it there?
She signs to you.
Okay. I guess we have to interpret the signs again.
Of course.
Well, that's not so good.
You know what she says, though. She says that the blade is cursed.
Well, yes, we figured anything to do with the elements of disharmony seems to be cursed in one way or another, just to make life easy.
She nods in reply.
Oh dear. So
What about it is cursed?
She signs to you.
Did I roll a mind check?
Of course. This is yeah. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Oh my, a natural 20? Yeah, I'll just show it to you. Show players. There we go. Where's the picture? Sorry guys, the picture's not showing up. I'm not sure why. The sword is strangely dark and seems to absorb light. Even the supernatural light given off by the, well, you guys don't have that anymore. This blade allows you to slice through shadows with ease. You ignore the displacement of shadows and absorb 1d4 points of stamina. This can get you to a maximum stamina at the, to a maximum of 10 plus 10 temporary stamina. Lasts for 24 hours. The sword is, this is the sword of the monster known as Despair. Should a creature using the sword fall into despair, this creature is overwhelmed with the character is destroyed and replaced with the monster known as Despair. That's what you gain out of that. She continues. She states simply that because you've hit a natural 20, she tells you that she put it down at the bottom in order to avoid feeling emotions. Without emotions, despair has no control over her, and thus the curse cannot take effect and control her. And not only that, but she also is guarding the blade itself. However, she can still write books.
Yeah. Definitely communicating frequently enough, even with sign language.
Well, that's with the natural 20, Brighthorn. This is everything that Brighthorn gets. Brighthorn literally is like reading word for word and knows everything about it. Because Summer Breeze has had this blade for such a long time. It tells you that it's cursed, and like, hey, it's not something you play around with.
Okay. And what do we do with this knowledge?
Because you rolled a natural 20, she tells you this is the catalyst to defeat despair. And also know that the black armor as well. The items that you need, because of your natural 20, you need, let's see if it pastes, a Pearl of Change, which is currently being created within the city of, what's that, Mount Eris. Hope's carcass means Somnambula's body. Bottle of Silence gestures to Pinnacle's bottle. And then the Grave of Darkness is the battle which has to be taken place in the Plain of Despair. You now know everything you need to defeat despair.
Yes, that's excellent. Right, so we have...
In order to finish him off, to kill him completely, these are the things that are required.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yep.
I heard everything, so I know what's going on.
Good.
I had my headphones on while I was doing my stuff.
Good.
Woo! Yeah.
She smiles at you and signs and says, like, maybe you can complete something that we could not.
Yeah, that's kind of why we came here.
She nods in reply.
Okay, so Lansing was reading one of his books, and then just joins the party because he was behind a bit. He was too focused on his books. Oh.
Okay. So we've got all that we need.
Now the question is,
Do you want to come with us?
do we? Yeah, and
She shakes her
also
head.
on top of
Okay.
I think like she gestures to the other side, and you can see like a typewriter.
Well, it is a lovely place. I would be happy hanging out here for a while, too.
She nods in reply.
Though I am curious,
so
from a map perspective, are these actually supposed to be tree stumps, or are they supposed to be trees?
Those are actual trees. You can see the shadows of the tree leaves.
Okay.
This is like massive forest. This is an older part of the Stream of Silence. These are massive.
so out of character, we
This is seen through the foliage.
hold on.
So, retrospect, if we pick up the sword, we'll get cursed.
She nods.
Okay. If someone that has if someone that doesn't have any emotions or feelings, would they be able to pick up the sword?
She nods.
Okay. But who has no emotions or anything like that we actually know of?
She points at the Stream of Silence.
Hmm.
Does it require that we have no emotions, or we simply show?
I think it's more. I think she.
I
It
wasn't.
means that if we enter the stream, we'll have no emotions, just like what happened, and with the and back when, and Professors Applejack and Fluttershy first encountered them.
So, we enter that stream, we'll be able to pick up the sword, but that means we'll be able to have no emotions nor speak.
She nods.
That's another sacrifice. Huh.
She like looks down and she says, "I'm so sorry that I have left this burden to you."
Well, we shall find a way to succeed.
She shrugs.
Is there a cure for if anyone has the effects of the sounds of stream? If they answer,
Yeah,
She nods.
yeah.
There was the
Yeah.
cure that Fluttershy and Applejack discovered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm surprised you didn't pick it up in class.
Everybody roll me mine to see if you guys know what it is.
Baby's breath.
I'm 16 again.
Lansing.
Well, it's not a-
Yep,
If you have to keep
Lansing
repeating a roll, that's not a bad one.
It is Foal's breath.
Wait, did you say bull's breath?
Foal's breath.
Oh, foal's breath. Oh,
It is a flower that grows here in the Peaks of Peril.
I see. So Lansing is gonna say, actually, I do know. It's full. You said foal's breath, right?
Foal's, yes.
Oh, so the flower is called foal's breath. That's how. God, I'm sorry I cannot speak. It's the way to cure the effects of the Stream of Silence if someone went enter inside of it. Ugh.
Let's find some first, then.
She stops you and shakes her head no. She tells you that she's been tearing out Foal's breath.
Why?
She looks down at the black sword.
Yes. It's,
You don't want anyone to use full, because you don't want them to be vulnerable to the effects of the sword.
She nods in reply.
I figured if you never touched it, it wouldn't bother you. Or it wouldn't at least have negative effects. I guess I must have been...
What happens if... So wait, if you... So you already went into the stream and you're able to touch it, but what happens if someone else has the same effect and wields the sword?
She smiles at you and says, will you take this quest?
Wait, what did she say again? I'm sorry.
Will you take up this quest?
Yes, that's what we came for.
But who's... Okay.
This, the despair as well as greed have become serious burdens for us, so...
She says, I must find someone who's worthy. Are you worthy enough to destroy greed once and for all?
And what are you looking for in such an individual?
Are you asking where do we find Fool's Breath? She told you that it was destroyed. Like she's been...
No. I'm asking what you're looking for in a person who... Oh, I'm sorry, you're responding to Fabio.
Yeah, Fabio, yes.
Everybody down to defend Everest.
So to be clear, she could easily enter into the stream and obtain the sword. And it wouldn't have any effects on her because she's already silenced, correct?
I see.
So she could easily go inside and obtain it and bring it out. However, the question is, are you worthy enough to do so?
Is there a test or something that we have to do?
Wielding other cursed artifacts?
What did you say?
Would that also apply to someone making use of other cursed artifacts?
She shrugs. You know specifically that this is the Black Blade of Despair. So should a character fall into despair, he becomes despair.
But I was just thinking we have things like, the Black Coin, that could be of use, but of course we don't want to use cursed items if they're going to cause harm.
So Greed's artifacts are not like Despair's artifacts, to be clear.
Oh, God.
Just because you feel no emotion doesn't mean that you don't feel greedy.
Okay. So
to make her gluttonous or whatnot.
So I'm gonna ask her: is there a way to show us that one of us is worthy of the sword?
She nods.
And what is that?
She shrugs.
You don't know?
She says, "Tell me your accomplishments. What have you done to deserve such a weapon?"
I became captain of the ship over there.
Oh, wait. You mean us? You mean one of us that we did as an accomplishment in our past?
What have we done in our adventure so far, basically?
Well, we did save the Diamond Dogs, and
she pauses for one moment. She's like, pause, and then she teleports over to the other side, grabs the typewriter, and then teleports back.
Oh.
And then she's like,
oh, she's gonna write this. Oh.
Read up our history, yes.
Oh, nice. Lansing's gonna love that.
It would be very useful for the next game session.
Yeah. Okay, so we did stop an endless war between the cats and the Diamond Dogs. We did find the cat's not the cat's eyes. The dog
diamond.
The dog eyes diamond, yes. And we did destroy the pyramids that were causing the what was it called? The fogs or something? You guys know. Lansing's just confused.
The fog of the Storm King.
Yes.
Appropriate.
The curse, you lift the curse of the Storm King.
Yes.
The Sea of Clouds. Yes, correct. She's like, ching! Flips it back over.
We recovered the crystal book.
Do you show Summer Breeze crystal book?
A Summer Breeze certainly would appreciate the crystal book.
Lansing is going to pull out the crystal book and show us her.
She smiles and nods. Click, 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 click.
We did fight a pirate over near the Cat Kingdom that was almost tried to kill us, but we managed to beat him. But we did lose one ship, and it was kind of a downer. But we did make it out alive.
She nods and click, 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 click.
Really need to get her a word processor.
Nice.
No electricity out here. Is there anything else as she finishes up her story about you guys, as you're recapping everything that you've done?
Well, let's see. It depends on. Some of us did things that were separated.
I don't know if this would count, but we did escort Diamond Tiara safely to.
Eventually.
Not to mention, we did assist the Settle Arabian ambassadors.
Yeah.
She points to the desert rose on your chest and says, "That is incredibly powerful."
Interesting.
How is it powerful?
She smiles at you and says, "Love."
And I give a faint blush at that.
Click, 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 click.
Oh, it's
win with the power.
It's adorable.
Click.
Linson's gonna pull out his journal and then write this scene about it and such.
Night begins to. Do you guys continue your stories as she continues typing?
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
Go through every single adventure, but certainly would be.
That we did and accomplished, and the dangerous stuff that we have done. All that jazz.
Do you tell Summer Breeze everything? As Summer Breeze chronicles everything?
I think so. Yeah. I think Summer Breeze would be particularly.
Hold on. Does that mean bad things,
Yes,
that
fine.
even secrets that people have been kept? Question mark.
What do you share?
Well, I want to talk about Grubber. Well, Grub now. I think that
she stops, right? She's like, click, click. She moves her hooves, saying, Grubber once was a friend to Tempest Shadow.
Yes.
A good friend.
So I remember reading
I
about
have a question. Actually, I do have a question to ask. We actually met Tempest at the Cat Kingdom, and me and a friend, she had a blade of one of Luna's sword blades, or something. I can't remember the name. Can I roll to see if I can remember the name? It's
Sure. Yeah.
It was the night of something. I don't know.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
I got a 9. Does that count?
the Leafus.
14.
She actually schools you on it.
Oh, she does.
Yeah. She tells you about the blade. Pretty sure this is it, yeah. She recaps it for you. Show players. There we go.
It is going to show.
Yep.
So, but how did Tempest get the blade in the first place? That was my question.
She tells you that she is a treasure hunter and seeker. At the School
I
of
see.
Friendship. She works with Professor... Who is it? Sunburst and Starlight.
That makes sense.
Yes, that's where all the other treasures came from.
Yeah, but she was selling it in the black market. She was sending it to the black market.
She shrugs.
We sure it was the same temp as... I know I don't care. I know he wasn't the urban, but it did.
It was definitely her. Yeah, it was her.
The broken horn gave it away. Yep.
Yeah, it was her. It was her. She was selling that blade exactly, and I think he's thinking about Snow Comet the last time that he turned to his bat form and almost attacked Lansing. That's when Snow Comet turned to his curse form and attacked Tempest, and then
Summer
messed up
Breeze
the
like
whole team.
scratches her chin and she says, "What happens when you lose friendship?"
I guess you lose hope on everything that you like, or everything that you hope. You basically lose hope, you lose your confidence, and you lose everything. Then you'll feel like that you just want to give up and never accomplish anything. And you feel like that you failed. And you're always alone.
Oh, despair.
Type, cha-ching.
That's how I felt when I was a small lad. I didn't have any friends in my pastime because no one didn't like me of how I look. But my parents changed me that, and I got into reading, and I made a few friends from my pastime, and now I'm here. I didn't give up.
She nods, listening to your stories.
And every single time when I go out across Equestria and always try to search for something to write about or find very ancient books or very interesting scrolls, I also make friends on the way. I have a lot of friends that I sometimes send letters to and always keep contact with them just in case if I ever needed them or if I ever wanted to visit them.
I think she nods in reply to each and every one of you as you recap your stories. As sun begins to rise, and you guys are like all tired, right? I'm telling stories and stuff.
All night. Okay.
She like yawns, right? And she says, I think you're ready. She like goes into the water, and then she reaches down, pulls out a black sword with her magical horn, and she steps out of the water. She winces, right, as the two curses kind of intermingle with each other, and she offers it to who's going to take it.
Oh,
I will.
we gotta.
Telekinetically.
Who's gonna take it?
This is a actual bound item.
I'll pick it up telekinetically.
It rejects you.
Interesting.
Wait, so it's only gonna pick who's worthy of it? Is that how it's gonna work?
No, it wants to pick who's going to be most likely to succumb.
Oh god, that's not good. I don't like that.
Oh, I don't think you're supposed to break a curse.
Okay.
Well, Pinnacle, you're kind of already bound to something, so that's why it rejected you.
Oh, interesting.
I see.
Now that makes sense, actually.
Yeah, you were cursed by greed. You know, I'm kind of curious.
Cursed
No,
by
wait,
greed.
no, I was cursed by greed. Would that affect me? What's bound and curse are completely different, actually, right? You know what? I like taking risks. I'm gonna try to pick it up with my magic.
Roll me a telekinesis.
Oh my god. I'm taking this risk. I am going to
to do my best. Oh my god. I love taking risks with
I
Sasha.
would hope so.
Yeah. Yeah. It's 16.
Excellent. Roll me a die A10.
Die 8-10.
A die 10. Just a D10. D10. Roll me a single one.
7.
Obtain 7 temporary hit points as you obtain the sword.
Oh. I have 40, so
Remember, after 24 hours, the HP
13.
disappears.
It's 40.
Oh, you're currently at 47.
I have. So wait,
so
I
what
have
you do is you put your 47 over 40. These are temporary hit points that last for 24 hours until you use the blade.
Wait, that increases? What? Or is it
It
down?
goes over your maximum.
What?
It goes
That's
over your
crazy.
maximum temporary hit points.
Okay, what's gonna happen to me now?
Nothing. You have obtained the mysterious Black Blade of Despair.
Nothing happens to me. Nothing
Not with a
happens.
16.
Nothing bad's happening.
You hear the whispers of despair.
You can feel it. You can feel like a cold tingling sensation in the back of your mind, but it disappears as soon as it leaves Summer Breeze's magic.
I'm gonna float it over, and I'm actually gonna touch it with my oath.
Okay. You touch
This
the
house,
Black
nothing
Blade
happens.
with your oath.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Lansing's
You
like,
should probably read it. Read the description that she
okay,
clearly
can you
tells
pull it up again? I'm sorry, I
Jesus
deleted it by
Christ.
accident.
Okay,
I didn't mean
sticking this
to.
in your
I didn't mean
character
to.
sheet. I'm sticking this in your character sheet.
No, just pick it up. You'll learn everything you need.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that. Oh, I see. It's really much just upstairs.
There you go.
I'm actually gonna copy that.
Stick that in your inventory. It also gives you mechanical bonuses as well. 4 damage.
Wow.
That's why it only
Oh,
has
wait, that was
one
like-
power. It only has 1 power.
Wait, well, I see. Okay.
That's why it's so
Impressive
powerful.
item.
But you know the consequences should you ever fall to despair.
Which
warm love.
I should probably ask her. Right? Should I ask her about that? So, does she know that?
I refreshed and everything. Where's the picture? She tells you.
Okay.
She's like, I was its previous wielder.
Okay, so it's not having an effect on me, but
She tells you that this sword almost slayed Yormander.
really,
So
wow.
She stabbed it in its eye, but she needed to deliver the blow to the heart. And instead of killing the creature, the despair had teleported it to its own territory and it consumed it, where he grew more powerful.
Oh god, that's not. So this sword, so it consumed the sword and cursed her or something. If that's right.
She shakes her head no and says,
Oh.
the sword was embedded within the creature's eye. And there it was teleported to the lair of despair's plane of existence. We follow despair into his plane of existence, where we left. I obtained the sword, though.
yeah,
Okay.
well, the sword was never out of her possession.
So here's the thing. I'm the only one that can wield this sword.
That's correct.
Right?
It is bound to you. I will make sure that it's in your inventory.
So if someone was able, if one of my friends was able to touch, well, except for except for the one that has agreed, bonded to them, something bad will happen. Correct?
What do you mean?
If someone
you die or you leave the game, the sword is no longer bound to your character.
Let's see. Okay. Okay, well, I'm just if one of my teammates touch it, though.
I mean, who's going to touch it?
I mean, we assume
No one.
So, but I don't think we'd get to claim it or anything. It would just cause problems.
Who wants
Yeah,
to
that's true.
touch it?
I'm just gonna put the sword. Actually, I don't know if I can put the sword in my saddlebag. It's
You
long.
can. You can.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the sword in my saddlebag.
Tell me what the sword shapes like. It takes a new appearance to whatever you desire. What does it look like?
Wait. Okay. Let me think.
Also, roll me a mind as you're looking at it.
Okay.
See if you can recognize.
All right.
Lansing, you are aware that the black material that this sword is made up is also made up of the ship, the airship, the black coin, and also Storm's armor. It all seems to be made out of the same shit.
The airship, interesting.
So it's made from the exact. That's. Is there some connection with this? Excuse me. I'm trying to think.
What? You're saying there's connections? What?
Yeah, there is connection.
What sorts of
Like someone planned this story or something.
No, she didn't. I ain't saying this in character. I'm not saying this out of character. You know, Lanson's gonna say, you know, something strange. This sword material is the exact same thing that's made out of the ship and the armor of despair. I said that in character, by the way.
What would happen if you wore the armor with the sword?
I don't know. I mean, he can't take it off. That's a big question. We don't know.
Summer Breeze like shrugs.
Can I actually? You know what? No, I wouldn't known. I would have known. I would not know what would happen, so I'm not gonna roll mine. Wait, could I or no?
What?
Would I no? Would I know what would happen or no? For like, if I would have put on the armor.
I mean, did you ever identify the armor?
Probably did not. So no.
Yeah.
Maybe we are.
No.
We should
The
do that.
armor of despair.
She messages you, right? She messages you. She says, "Despair doesn't care about the blade or the armor. Only that it brings more despair upon the world."
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't care about, like, ruining someone's life. It only cares about, bringing down everyone and making them fall over, to bring world into despair across Equestria. That's its main goal.
She nods in reply.
Then how does that make any sense? If despair wants to rule the whole entire world, but if despair wants to spread it across Equestria, but it doesn't care about the armor or the sword, that doesn't make any sense.
Not.
I mean, you know what?
I think she sides you.
Most
Right? She says like Despair wants to keep them apart. That way they can never
greed.
confront him.
Here's the thing: greed has a goal. I mean, despair's goal is a bit. How do I say this? Bland.
She shrugs.
I don't know. There's a lot of questions to answer. Oh, man. Lansing's just shaking his head, just all the thoughts of like, why, like, this is stupid. That's Despairs having a goal that's so bland and stupid. Like, why not care about the arm and sword if it can do something?
She signs to you and she says, the last that I heard, Despair's plan was to kill Pinkie Pie.
Oh. I'm wondering how he's going to. I wonder how it's going to accomplish that.
Okay, out of game, right? Out of game, you guys already knew that Despair removed the splinter from Pinkie Pie's eye. That's where you guys kind of got the shattered gem in your inventory.
We've already dealt with that particular element. So
I wasn't here
this
for
was,
that.
Yeah, this was prior to.
When did you join the game?
I
This is
joined
like
the
the
game
first things. This is when you guys invited Despair to become part of the family, which he accepted.
Oh
gratefully.
yeah, that.
Yep.
No.
Oh yeah, no, okay.
So good.
Okay, what we're gonna do next, because now we have the Sword of Chain.
She nods, and she says, "You need the armor, the pearl, and she points to Athena's bottle, and then she says you need to be able to get Despair into his home plane, and there you can defeat him once and for all."
I see.
She nods.
A quick question: How do we use these items? Is there like a rule set or something, or like an order?
She shrugs.
So you don't know.
She tells you that we never got that close.
Oh right, yes. Do you know anyone that might know or that kind of knows?
She messaged you. The one in black armor.
Which is Storm. Which I think Storm is joining the battle with the Diamond Dogs, I believe so. If I'm correct.
She shakes her head and she says, Fairweather, the one that you call Storm, hates Despair. Yet he is bound to him through the armor, just like you are now bound to Despair.
Yeah.
Everybody's Despair's.
There's Despair. There's Despair. Everybody get Despair.
Okay, so we have what mark as the poem. We have the Bottle of Silence. We have the Sword of Chain, which me, and we need to get the armor and the pearl of the pearl from the. I cannot speak correctly today. We need to get to the pearl and such. Damn! I can't. I'm sorry.
Think for a moment. Just stop and think for a moment.
Okay. We need to get to the get the pearl change, which is basically that turn the main six into sea ponies, basically, obviously. And that's it. And also, we need to lead Despair to a specific place.
She frowns at you and says, Despair has not been idle since you have been away. Who knows what machinations he has been committing while you have been away.
Yeah, we're all shocked and stuff that Despair's been doing mean things while we've been away.
She smiles and says, good thing you're not on a time limit. You now have 6 days to get to Ponyville.
You know, it's kind of funny. the diamond. After we saved the diamond dogs, we found out that greed is in Ponyville, and well, let's just say the diamond dogs are about to go march in Ponyville, and hell, stuff is gonna break loose.
Don't we need to get there as soon as possible?
Yes, but you do realize that it's gonna take a few days, and something bad might happen.
She tells you that the diamond dogs will approach from the underground.
Then it'll be an element surprise for greed. But we can't get in there on time. It's too far away.
Oh, I think we can. Let's move quickly. We've perhaps wasted too much time. Well, spent usefully. Too much time here already, telling our stories.
I think she finishes with a cha-ching, and she says, "You must hurry. Save Ponyville if you can."
That's what I was thinking. We calculated this in the last session, and we agreed that we had enough time to stop at the Kirin village and get to Ponyville before the Diamond Dogs arrive.
Do we still have enough time?
I don't think we calculated spending the night telling stories into that.
Yeah. So we might be one day off, I think.
What does the party do as Breeze waves to farewell?
We should make our way to Ponyville post-haste.
At a pace, yeah.
We're finally going to get back to the overland map. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. How are you approaching Ponyville? I assume you guys don't want to do random encounters. You're way too high level for them. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. See.
I mean,
unless you want to do that whole wind thing again.
No random encounters, no distractions.
So you guys are currently at the Peaks of Peril, which is right here, and the you see the little caldera south of Ponyville. You see the treehouse. The caldera is like a brown. You guys are east of that. Where are you guys heading next?
Ponyville. Straight
Ponyville.
west.
Okay.
I don't think we have much choice unless we want to leave Ponyville to its fate.
Unless I'm mistaken, Ponyville is due west.
That's up to you guys. What do you guys want to do? Hey, I'm just making suggestions. Hopeful suggestions. Where would the party like?
Well,
you have the entire.
I've always wanted to visit the Dragonlands. I hear they're
true.
really amazing. I want to try lava surfing. I hear that's great.
So Pinnacle, before you leave, you were offered dragon fruit. You can purchase dragon fruit, or you can purchase
Mango.
Thank you, mango. God, I have to keep track of everything. Do you buy any?
I'll buy one of everything at least.
Okay.
They sound delicious.
It's 5 for 1 or 4 for 2.
All right, so I guess I'll spend like 8 and get the entire set.
Excellent. You gain 2 dragon fruit and 2 mangoes.
Excellent.
Where are you guys heading?
Ponyville.
Okay.
Ponyville.
Where in Ponyville? So, let's head over
wherever
to the Ponyville map.
The last time we saw Princess Twilight was at the castle, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know, does Ponyville still look the same as the last time we were here?
How are you approaching this?
you mean she's at the Crystal Castle? Is what you're trying to say?
That's what I said, her castle.
Okay.
Cool.
How are you approaching this? Don't forget you're in a big warship. How are you approaching this? Are you heading to Sweet Apple
Right.
Fingers, Rarity's Boutique, downtown, or Town Hall?
We need
what you were
to stay. We need to make sure we stay a bit away from the castle and either other places where I think.
tend to agree. We should land out somewhere in the Everfree Forest, a little ways further out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're leaving the airship in the Everfree Forest. Are you
Hope we don't
stopping
get stuck by
to
poison.
Fluttershy's cottage or Sweet Apple Acres? Where are you heading?
Oh.
Well, I think we should head
Whichever spot will cause less to no panic.
So Fluttershy's cottage is near the Everfree Forest.
Yes,
Sweet Apple
that's
Acres is the second nearest. So
We can stop by and talk to Professor Fluttershy if she's around.
Why do we need to stop and talk to her?
We don't need to, but it would be good to get a feeling for the situation in Ponyville. She might
She is
know,
there.
willing to discuss it.
We're heading
Assuming she
towards
is there.
Fluttershy's cottage, correct?
It's been a while since we were here, and we know that Despair has been working his magic. It's magic there? How do you know?
Oh, man.
From the long distance away, I need everybody to roll me a mind as you're like staring off at Ponyville.
Oh. Okay.
You
Hold
see
on.
what appears to be
Dang it.
Summer Breeze. Oh, no, Summer Breeze.
I got 10. Is
there we
that,
go.
is that okay?
Lansing. In the distance, you see a storm cloud lingering over the small town of Ponyville.
Oh boy.
It seems ominous.
Hey, I attention to the group, like, guys, look. I point them to the storm, the very odd, anonymous storm clouds around Ponyville. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, it is definitely not good.
You
I
park
know.
your airship in the Everfree Forest and make your way towards Fluttershy's cottage. You see if anything bad happens on the way here. I don't think so, but we'll see.
Oh, no.
Otherwise,
Fluttershy converted to a yurt. Look at that.
He's gonna roll it.
Nothing happens as you make your way through the Everfree Forest. You make it to Fluttershy's cottage. Make sure everybody's coming with me. Does everybody see Fluttershy's cottage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do see it.
Assuming that Fluttershy now lives in a geodesic dome? Yes.
This cottage is where the animals of the main six have been kept. They're much older,
I
of
see.
course. But they are still
I see,
alive.
yeah.
Inside, you
I'm gonna-
see floating creatures illuminating red, yellow, and blue. Need everybody to roll me a mind as you guys recall what these creatures are.
Okay. Well, they get a high one.
Umps or something like that, aren't they?
Fabio, you gain a upgrade dice. You've encountered these before. Brighthorn, were you here during this?
Hold on, I'm
It's
gonna
like
roll that.
episode 1 or 2.
No, no, but
They've been-
no, but
11.
out of character, I do recognize what they are.
All right. Fabio, you know that these are the flumps you saved. The flumps.
Yes.
They're floating in the air in a blue glow, showing that they are friendly and non-hostile. As you make it to the place, you notice the shack is a little bit run down. It's been like maybe a week or two. The shack has been in disarray as the animals have lived inside this place, seeking shelter.
So we're telling nothing. She's probably nothing. You think she's still here?
Wyona is the first one to come running out at you, very happy, very pleased. Although a little aged and slow, she comes out wagging her tail, all happy to see you. She barks. And greetings.
Cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, Fluttershy's not here.
That's not good, man. We okay.
Wyono
Let's make-
whines a little.
Let's take a quick moment to make sure that the pets are all right. They appear to be fine, obviously, but let's just do a quick check and then get over to Ponyville fast.
It's good to see they finally got out of the headmistress office.
You
I'm
remember
actually
that?
happy.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh,
I'm hoping we included that in our story, actually, last night when we were telling Pinnacle.
You guys quickly find evidence of some food being prepared and left here. Although it doesn't look like the same dedication or care was taken compared to, say, Fluttershy.
Interesting.
can I roll mine to see when was this prepared?
Sure, go ahead. Roll me a mind. So you're trying to
Detective
identify
skills.
it?
Activate. Detective skills.
Yeah,
Activate.
you're pretty sure
17.
that it was either Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle, or who's the last one? Scootaloo
Crusader.
has come by and fed the animals before quickly departing.
So how recent was this?
Probably this morning.
The animals aren't
Okay.
starving, so that's good.
All right. There's food over here. It was judging by how it was made, and also the details which I can't explain, but Lancey knows.
It looks like pig slop.
It looks like it was
just
made
pig
from
slop,
this
yep.
morning.
Justin,
It was made
lay
this
it out.
morning.
Yep. It's enough to keep
made
the
this
animals
morning.
alive. Yep.
Okay, so they're all good. We should probably head to so they're all fine.
Correct.
Is there any other evidence around here that is very important?
No.
Okay, so then they're good and nothing dangerous has happened.
That is correct.
So we can move on to the castle.
Sure. Is that where you're heading next?
Yes.
And guys,
Ponyville
Yeah.
has been shut down and locked down. Everybody is heading behind doors and barred ceilings. Every so often you'll see somebody opening and peeking by, but they quickly shut the doors or window flaps that they look at you. You approach Twilight Sparkle's castle, correct?
Actually, I wanted to detour to the School of Friendship, but they're right next to each other, so
They are. Which one are you stopping by first?
I was going to go to the
so
school.
they're probably scared out of their minds because
We know that Twilight is compromised, but Starlight might not be.
right.
You enter into the school, correct? You're going to the school?
Yes.
Okay. Enter into the school.
That doesn't look promising.
You see two demons that are currently bound within a circle. You see Oculus and Sunburst.
Ocellus.
Thank you. Ocellus. I was thinking Oculus. I don't know. Ocellus currently speaking and talking to the demons. As you guys recall, these two demons were bound by your party.
Yes.
They're buzzing around, very, very eager, and then they're like, "Do you smell it? It is here. It is close." They've been bouncing in and out, trying to get out of the thing. As they're like, "I smell it. It's close. It's close." What do you guys do as you enter into this area?
Are they bad?
Oh yeah, they are bound in a magical circle.
They can't get out,
God.
but they can smell it through the circle, apparently. So we've got a bit of an issue there.
Sunburst greets you as you enter and says, "Hello, friends."
Greetings.
Where is Princess Twilight?
She and the four others went downstairs in the Flim Flam Super Duper store. They have not returned.
Or others?
That might be bad.
Let's see here. Rarity, Applejack. Oh, am I missing
So
Fluttershy?
which of the six did not go down? That's the question. Did they not take Pinky or?
Pinky did not go with them. She was with her family.
Okay.
Terrible
Where
things
was
are
she
happening. in Twilight's absence. It is now Despair who now runs the Council of Friendship.
I can't say I'm surprised.
He's
Frustrated.
very
Go ahead.
motivated. I have bad news also. Emissary from the Crystal Empire, Flurryheart, has come and demanded to see her, not niece, would be her aunt. However, Despair keeps stalling her for some reason.
Can't imagine.
Perhaps you could break this stalemate that is in it. And of course, the Lord of Chaos is there, enjoying and lapping everything up as Starlight, Zecora, and
So you're talking about Discord, right?
the Discord's in there as well, keeping an eye on Despair. But he seems to be enjoying the the Council's indecision and inaction.
I see. So I'm kind of yeah,
for him.
yeah. I could have kind of imagined that.
I am currently running the school as Starlight tries to keep Despair in check.
Interesting.
Are you? Okay.
He has taken no
we're-
hostile actions. He seems to be enjoying himself.
What about
We're
greed?
actually trying to-
What?
Yeah.
It
What
is
about greed?
strange. It is strange. It seems like no demons have come out of that place.
Yep.
There's been a
We
strange
believe-
lack of creatures entering into.
We believe that Twilight has been compromised.
What do you mean?
We think, I think greed has gotten hold of Twilight.
Twilight has sent several messages.
And when was that?
A couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks ago.
No new ones? Not this week?
If there
Not
are,
in,
they're
like,
invisible
2 days ago?
carriers. She glances over
Well,
at the
what-
demons.
Whatever. Well, she's. Wait, does our characters know that she's been consumed? I don't want to metagame. I just want to make sure.
According to the spies, according to the Pantheria spies, yes, you're fairly confident.
Okay.
Something.
Greed. Twilight has been consumed by greed.
Roll me a charm as he's like, what?
Here I
Oh God. I need help. Oh, he got a 4. Okay.
Oh, my bad. That's wrong. Just give me a second. He's got literal stats. Give me a second, you guys.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, he does have
I get
stats.
it.
To be
Oh,
clear, he's like, oh my lord. He like leans back and like rolls his head. He's like, oh, I can't leave this school.
Listen, we're here to stop that. We're here to stop greed.
How?
We have the
Yeah.
tool.
We have the tools to stop greed.
Well, then what are you waiting here for? Go and face
Do we
him.
know?
We need to know the situation. We need to understand who is doing what and where and what Ponyville. I mean, it looks like a ghost town out there. Everybody's hiding.
I know not what is going on down below. But I
What-
do know
what about
what
the-
the politics is going on up here. If you'd like to taste of it, you should head towards Princess Twilight's castle, where a lot of stuff is happening. As I understand, the dragon Amber has appeared as well. For what reasons, she would not say. But
Wait,
she came
the-
making
the-
demands.
So
What
wait,
kind
the
of
dragon, the
She
she's there
seeks her
too.
father. She's looking for her father.
Oh.
Oh no, it's not. Oh. Oh, I know what's about to happen. I think I don't know. We should probably head there.
Do you need my help? Either me or her can help you.
Yeah, that would be nice.
But
We need
who's
all
going
the
to
help
watch
that
the
we can.
demons?
Oh, right.
Out of character, Do we have any idea what we're supposed to do with the 3 items? How are they supposed to work? How are they
supposed to take the skull, and we put the coin in one eye and the book in the other.
Easy enough.
That's how we go after greed.
Seems simple enough.
Is that really the solution?
It's the only one I know of. And what exactly we need to do to go after despair is even less clear. Only that we have the items that we require.
Would Sunburst know? Personally, I'm thinking if anyone would know how to use magic items, he would.
We should probably ask. Yeah, we should, just in case, ask Sunburst.
Before we start into that discussion, we need to leave this room, though. There are 2 demons over there.
Yes. Let's have him accompany us for a bit.
Sunburst follows you and looks at the items that you show him. He's like, I don't know what any of this does.
Well, that's not good.
Well, no one's perfect.
He rolled a 7 and a 4. You didn't even identify something.
Can I give it a try? Can I give it a try?
He's like, this is.
I have ancient books.
You should
I have
speak to Twilight Sparkle or Starlight Glimmer. This is
but Twilight is consumed by greed, so that would be bad.
Who better to know how to defeat greed?
But Starlight might be helpful on this matter. Do you know anyone in the library that would specialize in ancient relics like this?
No, but we don't.
Then go to the castle and see who is there.
Okay. We'll go next door.
Okay. We're gonna take the risk. We don't know what's about to happen at the castle. Question mark. Question. What happens if I use the Sword of Despair to fight greed? I'm just curious.
Excellent. You enter into Twilight Sparkle's castle. Heading the council is the element of disharmony, despair, lumbering over everyone in a big, massive cloud.
Oh,
you see Spike still sitting in his normal place, who used to be Twilight.
Oh yeah, he's grown up. I forgot about that.
He's much older now.
Yeah,
Starlight Glimmer sits there as well as Sakura and Discord. Sunburst is sitting as well. And someone is definitely missing. A pink pony that everyone loves and knows. Is missing.
Is Ember here?
As you approach, you see what appears to be Ember, who is making demands, saying, "Where is her father? And where did you guys put him?" Making demands. Quietly in the corner seems to be a pink Pegasus with blonde hair. Someone might recognize this one as Pearlwing.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, it might be best to start by talking to Pearlwing, actually.
Pearl? I want to her taking out. It's a Pearlwing? Is that you? After all these years? I know. I knew I would see you again eventually. But not under these circumstances.
She says, "I've come to the council for aid."
Listen, we have something that's very important, and
why have you come here?
She shows you a patch on her breast. The symbol is easily marked as a Wonderbolt. And this is how we end this episode.
Oh, man. Oh, this is getting really interesting.
Does anybody have anything else to say?
Yeah, what did...
I hope you don't die.
You and your
Say.
It'll be
I think this is a
fine.
good place to
Don't
end it. This is a good
worry
place to
about
end
it.
it.
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? A lot of foreshadowing.
Many things.
I will see you, folks.
What was the mark you said? And I didn't catch
Wonderful.
that.
It was
A
wonderful.
Wonderbolt.
It was the
A
wonderful mark.
symbol of a Wonderbolt.
Oh.
Okay, so
She says, "I
so
need your
now
help."
we're here.
Is this where we leave it? Is this
Yes.
the end? All right. I will see
No,
you
we're going to
folks
go on for another.
in the next
another hour here.
episode.
Bye.